Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play the mini crossword. Today is April 9th, 2025, Wednesday. Today's mini crossword is by Christina Iverson, edited by Joel Faliano. Alrighty, let's get started. One across, word after cheap, as old as, don't know. One down, never give a sword to a man who can't fight? Maybe. Two down, you don't need to tell me. I know. Maybe. Three down, straps for a horseback rider. Reigns? Is that what that is? I don't know. Four down. One might be shady. Tree could be. So this could be cheap as dirt. Man, sort of man who can't. I don't know what this is. Let's leave that. Five down. Big mouth Billy blank. Singing animatronic fish. Billy Bass. Five across. Sean. Director one horse. Sean Baker. Six across. It's a hard up life musical. Annie. Seven across. Pastry at a tea shop. Scone. Eight across. Works in a cook perhaps. All right. I miss those days when I used to get it under 20 seconds, but it's okay. Let's take a closer look at these clues. One across, word after cheap as or old as. So those are the phrases cheap as dirt or old as dirt. I've never really heard the phrase old as dirt, to be honest, but cheap as dirt I have. It just wasn't something that it's not a phrase that I really hear of a lot that immediately comes to mind. So that's why I struggled with that. One down, never give a sword to a man who can't blank. Confucius. I would have never thought that he would say that. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. Didn't know Confucius knew anything about dancing, but I guess he did. Okay, that is a very interesting quote. Two down, you don't need to tell me. So another way of saying that is I know. Like, yeah, you don't need to tell me that because I already know. Three down, straps for a horseback rider. So those are like those straps that you hold when you're riding the horse. Those are called reins. Four down, one might be shady. So a tree, with lots of leaves, they provide shade. Five down, big mouth Billy blank, singing animatronic fish. I think it's the one that I see a lot where, people hang them up on the wall and it has this mouth and a tail that can flip and flop and its mouth just open and close and it sings a kind of, but they have songs, like popular songs, and I guess it's a fish that's I always mix up the pronunciation. It's bass, right? Because bass is the instrument and then bass is the fish, right? I always need like a moment to rethink how to pronounce it. So Billy Bass. Okay. Five across. Sean Blank, director who won 4 Oscars for Honora. So Honora was, I believe, this year's Oscar. Like, what was it like the best movie of the year or something? I don't know what you call that. Like something. Like, it's like yeah, the movie of the year. I don't know what's the actual official award called. But yeah, so I guess the director is Sean Baker. And then six across, it's the Hard Knock Life musical. So it's the Hard Knock Life is a very popular song sung by little, orphan Annie in the musical Annie. Yeah. Seven across, pastry at a tea shop. Usually, it's very like a British thing where they would have tea and scones or scones, whichever we pronounce it. I think both are fine. You could have like butter and jam on your scones. I've had some before in my country. They're really, really tasty. I'm not really a tea person though, so I usually just have the scones, but no tea. Eight across works on a quilt, perhaps. Usually with sew a quilt, putting patches on the quilts, sewing them together. So yeah, a couple of like trivia things that you might not know, like dance and baker. Annie's pretty popular. Some people might not know it, so it might take you a little while to get it there. But I would say nothing too difficult per se. Again, yeah, sometimes crosswords are just like trivia, and sometimes you know it or you don't. Sometimes, with the letters filling in. Like I didn't know the name was Sean Baker, but I had I think Baker at the time, and I figured, well, as far as last names go, that seemed like it would be Baker. That makes sense. So even though I didn't know the name, I used some, like uh, context clues around there to just sort of figure it out. So you'll get used to that when you do more crosswords. But yeah, that was today's mini crossword. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.